Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Look who is with me, actually in physical form, in real life. This is not a gentle inflatable replica. This is she's real, and she is here, ladies and gentlemen. She's in Cape Town.
I'm in Cape Town. Well, actually, right now I'm not.
Yes, you are.
I'm not in the city. I haven't been anywhere near the city.
But yeah, we're not in Cape Town CBD, but you are in Cape Town. That's like when I was in Joburg and me saying I'm in Joburg, and you're like, no, we're not in Joburg, but we are in Joburg. Anyway, as some of you may have seen, we pranked Germ Warfare last night, and that video will be coming up shortly. But we thought we'd talk a bit about how your trip's been, and have a random stream on a Saturday afternoon, because we do that. Because when I was in Joburg, we had a stream, Yanni and I, with Beth on her channel. By the way, go subscribe to Eleutheria ZA. And now I thought I'd return the favor, only Yanni isn't here.
Yes, because Yanni's a noob.
Hello, Laura. How are you? Hope you're doing well. Ice ZA is also here. Thank you for tuning in, buddy. Cool. So, is there anything you want to say before we start showing the pictures? Like, how has your trip been? Do you want to rant about the traveling?
It's been absolutely epic, and I can't thank the Gentle family enough.
Speaking of which,
for their hospitality. Yes. And the absolute joy of a time that I had with you guys, and the fact that from the minute I landed until last night, so 2 days, you guys just made it all about me, and it was just incredible. Thank you so much. It was such fun. It's been a very short trip. I leave this evening, so I'll just give you all a quick rundown of what I've done since I got here. I arrived just after 8 yesterday morning. Gentle Inflatables picked me up at the airport, and we went straight to a coffee date. Yeah, the day before yesterday, Thursday. I haven't had much sleep. Thursday, we went straight to a coffee date, and Sebastiano, the drunk questioner, joined us there. And from there, it just, like, the day just got busier and busier. Then we went wine tasting. Then we went and had sushi, and I met Mr. Punisher, which was awesome. Thank you.
Not what we expected.
Not at all. Like the picture I had in my head. Yeah.
Awesome guy, though.
He's absolutely awesome, fantastic. Yeah. Thank you again. And we had sushi, and then we went back to Gentle Inflatables' house and had an awesome evening there. It was great. Went to bed at 2:00 in the morning because, conversations. And
yes. And also, I just want to say very quickly, I need to make a public apology. I did something very rude last night. I didn't say bye to one of the hosts last night, and I am deeply, deeply sorry for that. I thought I did. I thought I said bye to everyone, but it was brought to my attention that I didn't, and I just wanted to say publicly, I am really, really, really sorry. And yeah, Gentle, if you can just make sure that that apology reaches the person it needs to reach. But yeah, it was a lot of fun, and Gentle, once again, thank you so much for hosting us. It was really epic. We're going to show some pictures now what we did last night.
Shenanigans.
Yeah, flip, man. It was a lot of fun. But before I do, let me just say, let's see who's here. Gentle's here. Dylan is here. All your all my family. Robin, great meeting you as well last night. Let's see here. Yanni has popped in. Hello, Yanni. Thank you so much. So you'll pop into the stream, but you won't fly down to Cape Town. Sad but true. So yeah, everybody's here. All the
Hello, Reese.
regular suspects. Hello, Reese. Hope you're doing well. All right. Cool. Thank you so much, Gentle. All right. Cool. So let's show the peeps and share some interesting stories as well. So this first one. Oops. This first one here is Germ Warfare and Beth. Well,
I bombed your photo.
Yeah, you bombed the photo. I was taking this photo, and this is before he started drinking, just by the way.
Yeah, he actually improves the more he drinks. His eyes actually wake up more the more he drinks. Bizarre.
I think that was his first drink there. Okay, cool. So obviously this is like still in the beginning. Everyone's starting to arrive there. As you guys can see, Big Daddy Liberty was also there. In the background is Sebastiano, the drunk questioner, was also with us. And yeah, everybody's just arriving. Paratus, who gave us some merch. Thank you again, Paratus. We also had the Pet Zoo film crew, who's also joined us right now. He was also there. Amazing potato salad.
Like out of this world. Like, okay, so a lot of you are probably getting sick of hearing me say that I don't eat meat. And my friends were incredibly worried that I hadn't like bought anything to put on the braai. But like I go to braais, guys, and I know that all the sides are going to be enough for me. And between the pup and what do you call it, Gentle? Shiba, and the potato salad, I had plenty to eat. So thank you.
True story. There was so much food though.
There was.
There was like a lot of food.
I think there was a lot of leftovers as well. I think we might have fed the Gentle family for today.
Yanni saying, I'm not a mod anymore. Did I upset you that much? Where's my spanner? Remember, Yanni, we made you a manager of my channel. So maybe that's why we need to look into that and see if we can, yeah. Technically, you're better than a spanner now, but yeah. All right, so going back to here, this obviously, I was surprised that Gideon actually made it because we've been invited to braais that even, yeah, everybody knows he's terrible with.
Gideon is a non-pitcher, so I take it as a huge compliment that he came.
Let's see. Come on. Any day now. So there we got a picture with the three of us. Look at that. I don't mean to sound rude here, but I really thought Gideon was taller.
I knew he wasn't.
Did you meet him before?
No.
Oh, okay.
I've never met him before.
Okay. No,
Even though I interviewed him like over a year ago.
I thought he was taller. I thought he was way taller. I don't know. When he said it was a pie. Here's some of the meat. This isn't even like...
There was about maybe the 4th round on that braai.
Yeah. This wasn't... There's like, yeah, way more than this. Way more. I mean, I think at one point 4 or 5 people were braaiing at the same, like just like trying to get all the meat on, and it was a lot of fun though.
It was a lot of meat. Even Sebastiano said this is a lot of meat.
Germ was on a phone call, I don't know to who, and I just
you see, it looks better already.
Yeah.
He's had a couple of drinks.
Van Totenkampf was with us as well. Looking...
My fluffy friend.
Yeah, I wonder if has he joined us? No, not yet. And then here we are, Big Daddy Liberty doing his thing. You know, I got an action shot of his... There's something about Big Daddy Liberty when he talks, like you're just drawn to him.
Absolutely.
Like everyone hovers around him, and like I don't know, he just has a way.
He does.
And then obviously I took a quick photo with Robin and Big Day Liberty. And then there's another group shot here with Germ, Aim to be me, Unati G, and Drunk Questioner. All of us just having some fun. And then I took a serious photo with Unati G. Just had to.
That's your new face.
And then this is probably the most epic photo I have taken in a very, very long time. I will cherish this photo for like ever, really. This is probably my favorite photo of 2020. Look how awesome that is.
The absolute best. I love it.
So we have a crowd of YouTubers, fans, and some random unknown cartoonist is also in the photo.
Trying to look all suave and Tom Cruise like.
But yeah, it was a really awesome braai last night, and we had so much fun. I will send everyone these photos. I have taken way more, but I just thought we'd quickly go through them, or some of them. Yeah, it was a lot of fun. Thank you once again to the Gentle family and everybody else in this photo that came through and just shared some laughs, memories, and a really, really, really good time. Yeah, it's fantastic.
Every single person that has made the effort to see me on this extremely short trip, thank you from the bottom of my heart. But a huge, huge thank you to the Gentle family for hosting me for so long and this party. And of course to Joe and his wife for hosting me last night.
You're most welcome. All right, cool. So I think without further ado, let's show people the prank, and then we'll explain how the prank came to be. I think I will be releasing this prank on it. Sorry. So you don't have to watch the stream in order to see the prank. I will be uploading it separately. Yes, that's the one. Let me just get that sorted quickly. Cool. So, ladies and gentlemen.
Robin says she expected Germ to be shorter. That's funny.
Yeah, it's weird. Germ is quite the tall one. Yeah, I expected. I think it's gonna happen. There we go. So, ladies and gentlemen, I give to you my greatest masterpiece thus far. Our greatest masterpiece. Enjoy.
I was given this wonderful gift. Jack Daniels, right? She gave me this Jack Daniels. But here's what happened. I only had carry-on luggage, so...
Oh no, so how did you get it to...
So how... Well, it turned out that Joe over here...
oh yes, because he stayed longer.
He stayed longer, so he didn't have carry-on luggage. So he said he'll bring it to Cape Town for me.
Wait now,
So Joe was kind enough to bring my Jack Daniels. Can I just have my moment here, please, man?
Sorry, guys. I don't know what happened there. I'm just going to quickly refresh, and hopefully it will fix the problem.
If you manage a team, you have to try Monday.com. Monday.com is a platform to track everything.
I was given this wonderful gift. Jack Daniels, right? She gave me this Jack Daniels. But here's what happened. I only had carry-on luggage, so...
Oh no, so how did you get it to...
So how... Well, it turned out that Joe over here...
Oh, yes, because he stayed longer.
He stayed longer, so
Yeah.
he didn't have carry-on luggage. So he said he'll bring it to Cape Town for me.
Wait now. We
So
don't need a story.
Joe was kind enough to bring my Jack Daniels. Can I just have my moment here, please, man? Seriously, come on. Like, I'm a guy and I need some attention. Joe over here was kind enough to bring my Jack Daniels to Cape Town for me. I just want to say thank you, Joe.
You're most welcome.
Now I'm going to open my Jack Daniels because I really feel like having a drink and I love Jack Daniels. You can have one with me, absolutely. So thank you, Joe, for bringing. What's going on here? Dude,
We left it in Joburg.
did you drink my Jack Daniels? Why? I don't even drink fucking Monster. What is this shit? Why have I got an orange? That was so beautiful. Dude, where's my Jack?
They drank it.
I've got a Jack. So,
Now that's how a prank is done.
where's my Jack Daniels, dude?
Don't worry, dude. We do have it. We just
No, we don't.
Wait,
I drank it.
already. How did you drink
I'm
it?
supposed to be the person who laughs at people, not be laughed at.
Don't worry, we do have it. We do have
I'll
it.
grab it for you.
Oh man, that is so funny. So funny.
It really is. But like, I don't understand how he didn't know it wasn't a prank. Like, how did he
He
not?
thought he had the
But
because
he had
I've
two
also
people filming him open it.
yeah, but remember, so when I started filming, I was trying to be sneaky about it.
Mm.
And he was like, "Are you filming?" And I'm like, "Yeah." And he's like, "Oh, okay." And then he just like performed.
Oh.
And then he wanted to do this whole speech and say like, you know, like he said in the video, like, I want to have my moment or whatever. And so how this came to be is I arrived quite early yesterday, spend a bit more time with Beth and stuff. And out of the blue, I was like, you know what, maybe we should prank Germ. And we spitballed a few ideas. Took us a while to figure out to put a monster and an orange in.
That would be the perfect weight.
Yeah, because we were like, it needs to be like the weight needs to be perfect because it needs to be right. Which Amy saw an orange and we were like, cool, that works. And then we did film. So he arrives and we weren't sure like if he's going to immediately open the jack.
Mm-hmm.
So we were trying to film, and don't ask Amy to film something if you're going to prank someone because she panics. Like she can't, she's like, what do I do? What do I do? How do I look? How do I? And I was like, it's fine. I'll do it. And then, so we give him the thing, the jack, and he doesn't notice. He's holding it. He's like, oh, thank you so much. And he puts it on top of his cooler box. And we're like, oh, frick. So now the evening keeps on going on, people arriving and stuff. And Amy, thank you again for letting me know, like, because she came to, she's like, oh, he's going to open the jack. And I was like, okay, now we're going to like film this. And then that's basically what you guys saw.
And at that moment where he says in the video, I'm just having my moment, I was actually coming to excuse myself from the party to go and phone my children to say goodnight to them. And I realized that this is what was so I stayed. I delayed phoning them. And I said, well, yeah, you know, you have your moment. And it just like totally fed into that energy of him being the center of attention, and like this huge moment about opening what turned out not to be a bottle of Jack Daniels.
Yeah.
I literally slid down the wall. I laughed so hard. I was on the floor laughing.
God, funny. So yeah. Is Germ with you now, or is that that's interesting? He wants more alcohol. Man, you know what? Germ told me he's not gonna like ever drink again, or he's gonna stop. And now he's at your place. I mean, I knew he was lying. I knew it. Did he leave his bottle of Jack? I don't know. I think he finished it.
He had some help,
Yeah.
a little bit of help, but he had some help.
No, it was a great party. Lots of fun. So I will be releasing that video after the stream. I'll make it public, and you guys can show it to people. It's really, as you saw, really, really funny. I love that video.
So hilarious.
And apparently he's gonna get me back. So yeah.
I don't know. You have to wake up early in the morning to get this dude. Like really early in the morning. Germ phoned me for tips from my 5-year-old.
Huh? What? He
My
phoned you?
5-year-old can give Germ tips
Oh,
on how to
okay.
give you a fright.
Oh yes, that's right. Okay, I get it. Yes, okay, I get it. Because your little one pranked me when I was there many times. So yeah.
Oh, we're constantly hiding in cupboards and jumping out of them and giving each other frights.
Yeah. Deborah, like I said, I will be releasing it to the public after this stream. So just keep an eye on my channel. By the way, if you're new to my channel, please subscribe to Joe Media Show or Eleutheria ZA. Please go check her out. So
Please.
what do we talk about now?
I don't know. What do you want to talk about? Traveling. You so wanted me to rant about traveling.
Yeah.
Should I tell the bus story?
I don't think I know the bus story. What's the bus story?
Did I not tell you the bus story?
Maybe you did, but I don't know it as the bus story.
Okay. So I flew really, really early on Thursday morning, and the Johannesburg airport is busy. Like, okay, maybe not international departures, but domestic departures is flippin' busy. It's about the same as it was a year ago when I went to PE with my husband. And of course, you get shouted at like every 5 minutes, social distancing, please observe social distancing, sanitize your hands and stuff like that. And, I always have my cup of coffee with me. And I had to put this next to the metal detector and then take a sip afterwards, which is, it's normal, but like, keep your mask on at all times. Okay, take a sip of your coffee, please. Okay, cool. And then I got to the gate like in good time because I did stress a bit that the airports would be busy and slow. So, but I was there in plenty of time. And I'm not one to like be the first in line to get on the plane because the longer I'm sitting on the plane, the worse for me. Like, honestly, I'll be the last person to get on. And so there were 3 buses that took us out to the plane, and I was on the last one. And this family got on, and one of the teenage kids like shouts across the bus to somebody else, please put on your mask. And somebody else on his brother says, yeah, you're you, and points at the guy who's not wearing his mask. So, of course, the guy that's not wearing his mask is like, don't you, you're you, me. And I'm just like, please, no. I really want to get to Cape Town on time. Like, guys, just please don't get into an argument here and delay our flights. Like, just, luckily someone else said, just like, worry about yourself. Don't worry about him. If they hadn't said that, I would have said, dude, just put on your mask maybe because you're not going to be let on the plane if you don't anyway. And I would have said to the people that had already told him off, like, just leave it up to the line staff. It's their problem. They're not going to let him on. They're not going to take off unless he keeps his mask on. So, like, seriously, guys, like, stop policing each other. Just, like, let everybody get on with their lives. It's enough. Honestly, it's enough. And yeah, that's, other than having to keep my mask on the whole flight,
which is super annoying.
it is annoying.
And if you take it off, then you're on a no-flight list. You're a terrorist.
Yeah, you basically get labeled a terrorist. So yeah, it's annoying, but it wasn't that bad. I was expecting it to be worse.
But apparently the aircon eats the virus.
It does, but what happens between the virus getting from the person's mouth to the aircon? Does it not go past people then? Does it know it's in a plane and it's going to be eaten by a filter, so it doesn't?
Yes, it doesn't go into the aircon. It avoids the aircon as much as possible, but then gets sucked in anyway.
Maybe.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, my flight travel is also sorry, I'm reading Yanni's comment here. Says, I think you need T-shirts with spanners on so that we can mod in real life. That's a good one.
Oh, we are both wearing blue today, which is kind of
coincidence. I think, yeah, traveling is just weird. Traveling is, in my opinion, annoying. I didn't like it. I didn't enjoy it as much as I used to. I just can't. The mask is annoying. But even my pilot, yes, even my pilot on the way back was saying, like, we have to adhere by the COVID regulations. I know we're all hut full of the mask. Like, he said that. I was like, you go pilot. Saying what we're all thinking, basically. So yeah. Let's see here. Okay, Deborah saying, I am subscribed to your channel. I'm just quiet and reserved. That's all right. So is Beth. You guys will get along splendidly.
Yeah, that happened last night. Germ came and like cornered me at one stage. He's like, why are you so quiet? I'm always quiet.
Yeah.
But why? It's just who I am. Like, I really didn't know what to say to you then, Jim. To be honest, I'm like, it's just who I am. I really am quite quiet.
Yeah, I think there was a lot of peopling.
It was a lot of peopling. I've done a lot of peopling.
In 48 hours.
In 48 hours, I've done a lot of peopling. It's been people. Like, yeah.
Yeah, actually, you can see a very short stream we did on the way, in the wine farm.
When Joe nearly killed us.
I was just about going to say.
I haven't watched it.
Neither have I. But yeah, it's me, Beth, Aim to Be Me, and Drunk Questioner in the car on our way to a wine farm. It was a lot of fun. Did we? Yeah, you didn't like the wine that much.
No, I enjoyed the wine, but I got very tipsy very quickly. I cannot drink wine, guys. I cannot drink wine.
She had one little, and then she was like, yeah, guys, I'm tipsy. I'm like, you cheap date.
It's only one, though. Like, at Gentle's house, I had a couple of shots of Amarula.
Really?
Yeah. Didn't affect me like that.
Okay, that's interesting. What did you have to drink last night? You didn't.
Water.
Yeah. So when did you have? Okay. Yeah. So traveling is quite annoying at the moment. I think everybody's like on edge as well. Probably that's why that guy freaked out. So I don't know anymore.
Actually, I had an interesting segment of conversation with Paratus last night. He said he's getting a lot of passive-aggressive emails. I said to him, I'm just finding people in general are being very passive-aggressive at the moment. Like, it's wow. I think a lot of people are really on edge, and obviously all their plans for this year went to absolute shit. So everybody's feeling it. Most people are feeling it financially as well. So just do what he says at the end of every show. Be kind to one another.
Yeah.
Because you know what? You might literally be the only person that is being kind to that person today. So
yeah, I know it's really difficult.
It is.
It's really difficult, but yeah, just try your best. I think we're all going through tough times. People are losing their livelihoods, struggling to survive. Some people have lost everything. I know quite a few friends who are struggling a lot. So I get it. We get it. And Christmas, I think this year is going to be interesting. But something that I've noticed, at least in the circles that I hang out with and the people I know, and even in not even the circles I hang out with, actually, like yesterday, I told you this, yesterday when I was at the spa getting meat for the braai, there's not old ladies, but there's two ladies, like maybe in their 40s going on 50, and they're talking like in the middle of the meat aisle, having this fat conversation about how they hate the government, they hate the masks, and this is all bullshit and ridiculous. And it's not the first time I've heard. I was in a vape shop, and this guy walks in, and it was just after Cyril's speech, not the last one, the one before. And he was like, "Yeah, what a cock speech." He like walks in and he says that openly. So people, I don't know. I get the vibe people are not happy. You might see a lot of social justice warriors on social media, but I think it only really exists on social media, or at least it's more hectic on social media, put it that way. But yeah, people are not happy. People are upset, and I don't blame them.
And I'm glad that they're talking out more about it. And I think we need to do more of that. Be like more vocal, more. I am trying to be more like that when I go out as well. Like not just put on this facade of compliance.
Yeah. There is this weird dance though when you meet someone new. Have you noticed? Like you say small things to like suss them out, like yeah, so ANC sucks.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, you think they suck too? Awesome, let's talk about this.
Or you'll be like, oh, where's my fucking mask?
Yeah.
Scratching in your handbag. Oh, such cuck this. And then they'll be like, I know. Like, find your people. Like, let's talk about it more. Let's like get a revolt going, Burning parties.
Ooh, hey, that might happen actually. Sure. Imagine it gets so bad that there's actually a protest where they burn masks. I think that would send a big, strong message. I'm not saying that we must now go out and burn our masks. That's not what I'm saying. I'm just saying,
but
like,
it's very symbolic.
Yeah, it could get that bad if things don't improve or start to look up.
I'm actually going to do that. So my New Year tradition is, because we don't go out because we have dogs, so we can't leave them with fireworks. Nobody's going out this year.
No.
Still curfew at 11 p.m. guys. No New Year's parties unless you're sleeping there.
New Year's has been cancelled.
So I'll take, like, if I've kept a journal for that year, like writing personal thoughts and that, I'll burn it on New Year's Eve. We have like a bonfire and we burn the stuff, and then we roast marshmallows and make s'mores and play the Oreo game. You put the Oreo on your face and you have to try to get it down your face into your mouth. It's just a thing we do with the kids. And I'm actually, because I bought disposable masks to use on the plane because I'm freaked out about plane germs in general, not corona germs. I'm just freaked out about plane germs, so I didn't want to use a reusable mask on the plane. I'm going to keep that and I'm going to burn it on New Year's Eve in my bonfire.
I'm thinking about lighting a braai and then burning it in the braai. And,
Well, yeah, it's a braai that we do. We then make it a bonfire.
Oh, okay.
My husband's a pyromaniac.
Yes. Yeah, I think I might do that for New Year's, like the countdown into 2021.
You're going to stream it?
No, I'll record it and then I'll upload it. I guess I could stream it. But yeah, countdown into 2021, make a fire, burn a mask. New tradition. Symbolicness that going into 2021, you will not be controlled. We're going to clip that now and call me a revolutionist, radical, crazy person.
Of course there will. A lot of stuff will get clipped.
That's fine. Cool. So any of you guys have any questions for Beth? You're more than welcome to ask. If you would like to, super chats are always accepted. Please. Thank you.
Yes, please support my unemployed comedian friend.
Yeah.
All gigs are cancelled, guys.
Yeah, literally all gigs. Like, that's not even a joke. Like
Every single gig is cancelled.
is canceled. Like, they quickly.
It's like that meme just keeps coming back. You know that germ meme? Not that germ meme. The green germ says, "I'll show you cancel culture."
Yeah. So please, a little bit. Everything helps.
Yes.
7 Rand, 2,000 Rand, whatever you can afford.
Just a small change.
Goes a long way to support this channel and support Beth by going to subscribe to her channel.
Yes, please. We have less than 2 weeks until the end of this year. Do you think we can get me 700 subscribers in those 2 weeks?
Maybe. We can see.
People are on leave now, and a lot of the big YouTubers are on leave as well. So, people are going to be bored.
I'm still streaming. I'm doing Monday. I'll be streaming, talking to you guys. Maybe I'm still gonna. I've put it up, but I might have to cancel it or move it. Then Tuesday I'm busy. Wednesday I think I'm doing Wednesday I'm doing a Christmas special. So I figured, hey, look at that, Deborah. Thank you so much. 140 Rand. Thank you so much. For not knowing I was subscribed.
Thank you, Deborah.
Thank you, Deborah, so much. It really means a lot. That's funny. So I'm doing a Christmas special on Wednesday, 23rd of December, because I figured, you know what? I know everyone, we just spoke about it now. Everyone's on edge, everyone's upset. But I really want to have a stream where I try and help people forget about what we're going through. So I'll tell some Christmas stories or experiences I've had. I've got a really good Christmas story about me when I was a kid. If you give me a super chat during that stream, I will sing Christmas carols, which means not a lot of people are going to give super chats because my voice sucks.
Do you even know the words?
We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you.
You're going to need a few more than that.
Jingle bells, jingle bells.
Okay, and?
I'll have the lyrics on that.
Okay, cool.
I might have some guests on. We'll see. I don't know if people will be available, but people are welcome to also tune in. It might be about a 2-hour thing. But yeah, we'll see. It'll be at 7 o'clock. You guys want to join for a quick chat or just share some stories. Yeah, it's just a nice little have fun. I'll try and also tell some jokes, and yeah, just have a nice 2-hour Christmas special stream to hopefully get everyone in a festive mood. Yeah.
And I have a fun stream planned for next week as well. We actually spoke a bit last night.
Okay.
I guess. So I don't know if those of you that are watching, if you do watch my channel as well, Sebastiano, the drunk questioner, we've done a couple of streams together already, but he also is a magician.
Oh, yes.
And I asked him to come on my channel and do a few tricks as like a Christmas warm-up fun stream, just to have like a light-hearted, non-political, something that the kids can watch and be like, wow, how does he do that? Let me slow the video down and look for it. Type of thing. So that's going to be fun. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm going to tune into that one. Just read something here. Stevie saying NDZ has overruled Cyril Ramaphosa again with the curfew hours. Stevie, what are the curfew hours now? I didn't hear about this. We've been busy.
We might have broken curfew more than what we thought last night.
Shit. We're okay.
We got home okay.
Yeah. Yeah, we did get home okay. Stevie, what are the new, or if anybody knows, what did NDZ say? Because that's, let me see if I can actually quickly.
Yeah, I've logged out of Twitter and Facebook.
Really?
Yeah. I needed to detox.
Okay, that makes sense. All right, NDZ.
I signed in for a short while yesterday morning.
Curfew.
Just on Facebook, not.
I don't know how to spell her actual full name. So, I also spelled curfew wrong.
August. There, what's that?
Oh yeah, shit. 2 hours ago. Has found out once again, NDZ has decided to overrule President Ramaphosa through the latest amended regulations published on the 17th. Okay, but what is requesting an urgent answer as to why the closing time has been altered back to 10 p.m. I'm confused.
Oh, it's about the restaurants closing at 9 p.m., isn't it?
Oh, okay. So the restaurants must be closed at 9 p.m. That's what she's saying.
Yeah, but restaurants know that they have to close at 9 p.m. anyway to do all their closing procedures before 10 p.m. for staff to be able to get home on time.
Yeah, that's what.
I mean, there's nothing. She doesn't have to tell restaurants to close at 9 p.m. They know they have to close at 9 p.m. So it does affect their business. What's up?
Yeah, I don't know anymore. But NDZ has never made sense, and she will continue to never make sense. Explain to me how closing at 9 p.m. or 10 p.m., that 1 hour difference makes any difference. You know,
staff knows how long it takes them to get home, so they'll do their closing procedures in order to get home on time. It's just one of those things. Sucks. They'll make less money.
Yeah.
But they'll do it.
That is ridiculous. Anyway, we'll see what happens with that one. Is We Wish You a Merry Christmas even a Christmas Carol? I think so. I used to sing it as a Christmas carol.
I think I'm going to send you all the old-fashioned ones to learn.
Okay, cool. Why don't you put on some EFF shirts, say you're protesting and do stand up in the streets?
Sounds like a lot of work for no money.
Yeah. Yeah. And also, no one's really in the streets.
Yeah. Therefore, no money.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, you can try busking, but if there's no one to busk to, then, like, yeah. Just stay home.
Yeah, exactly. I say, and the virus is coming out earlier. The virus told Andy said.
Yeah, well, that makes sense. Thanks for clearing that up. Yeah, it's very, very cool.
Yes, okay. So yeah, that's what's okay. So yeah, said restaurants need to close at 9 p.m., which means they would need to close at 8 or like have everyone out at 8 so that the staff can clean up and all that stuff. What's the point?
I don't actually understand.
Because some restaurants only open at 6 or
Yes.
5.
And I don't actually understand why government needs to tell restaurants what time they need to close at in order for their staff to get home on time. They know. They're in the freaking business. They've known for years.
So it's only restaurants that need to close at 9. Like the curfew is still 11,
Yes.
but the restaurants need to close at 9. So
and
she
bars
thinks,
and taverns.
yeah, so she thinks 2 hours, takes 2 hours for everyone to clean up, not stock take if the restaurant does it, clean up and cash up.
It's at least 2 hours, Joe.
I think it'd be done in 30 minutes.
I was a barmaid and flip it was like 2 hours. No.
But then you agree with Andy said.
No, I don't agree that she needs to tell restaurants when they need to close. They know how long their closing procedures take, and they will adjust accordingly in order for their staff to get home on time.
This is true.
Micromanagement is unnecessary.
Yep.
Ooh, another one.
Duke.
Duke, Minister of Ungovernment. Fuck, we get the coolest trolls on this channel.
I wear the pants. Gave 140 rand. Thank you so much. Kuptuk, Minister of Ungovernance. Thank you so much for the 140 rand there. And that's really funny. Whoever did that, that's super funny. And there's even a little like profile photo.
Our favorite Pachycephalosaurus.
Yeah, I'm surprised. Well, speaking of which, I'm surprised Ceratosaurus hasn't graced us yet with his presence.
Yeah. She took his phone away.
She took his phone away. Yeah. Fuck. Oh my word. Here's something though, and I would like people's opinions on this. We were told, I would say midway through winter, our winter, that this virus is not a summer virus. Because when we had our winter, the Northern Hemisphere, so America, Europe, Upper Africa, were going through their summer and numbers were declining, or at least the case infection rate was declining. And scientists were coming out and saying, this is not a summer virus. It can't survive in the heat. It can't survive with the UV emissions or whatever lights from the sun, rays from the sun. So now why, oh why, in summer, in our summer,
are we having guns? And getting a second wave?
Doesn't make any sense. Something
None
fishy.
whatsoever.
Something fishy. Something fishy. And before people come out and like get angry because this is what people always do when you start to question things about the virus. They're like, yeah, but people are dying. I know people are dying. I'm not saying that people aren't dying. I'm just saying take a moment and ask yourself for a moment, isn't that a bit odd? Are you not at all worried that there might be something else at play here? Yes, people are dying. People die from a lot of things. Okay?
It's just weird that we're getting our second wave at the same time as Northern Hemisphere countries. It's very weird.
Yeah.
And I can tell you something else as well, which is really bugging me at the moment, is yes, people are dying. And there's also a lot of people that are dying from treatable diseases or conditions or emergency conditions because of these restrictions.
Yep.
Like, as privileged white South Africans that can probably afford private healthcare, anyone who's privileged enough to be able to afford private healthcare, you don't actually know in public healthcare systems, not just in South Africa, it's all over the world, how many pap smears are being missed, how many mammograms are being missed. So that's cancers that are going undiagnosed and untreated. There are no brain scans. There's like a whole bunch of stuff that just isn't happening anymore. I mean, we sit with a private healthcare system that's like on the brink of collapsing because they actually can't afford to keep the hospitals open. So the doctors are begging people to come in, telling them that it's not that scary, and if it's okay, they're not overrun and stuff. So please come in, because otherwise they're going to close down. But there's public healthcare systems that are not servicing patients that might have treatable conditions. So don't come with your people are dying story, because I don't want to hear it.
Yeah, and also like, I get that people are dying from disease, but I feel like the moment you start questioning it, they try and guilt trip. Yeah, but people are dying. It's like a method to like shut you up. And I'm saying, okay, cool. People are dying. Fine. Are we not allowed to question what's going on because people are dying? So if people are dying, then we just shut up and accept. I don't know. It seems a bit odd to me. That's all I'm saying. I think we should question a lot of things. And it doesn't sit well with me that we're going through a second wave right now. It just doesn't make sense. Doesn't make sense that you close beaches in the one area and open it's so dangerous to go to beaches that we're going to close it in KwaZulu-Natal. Beaches are going to be closed, but the Western Cape can stay open. But I thought beaches were dangerous. You don't want people to go to the beaches, but yet your president says, if you are going to meet up, just do it outside in the sun. Well, the beach is outside in the sun. And in the same breath, in the same speech, says the WHO, the World Health Organization, which I'm not saying they're the people we should worship at all in this scenario, but the ANC seems to be quite fond of them, and says that the WHO says that most cases are mild, moderate, and do not need hospitalization. Most cases. So it's not that bad. But it is that bad.
It's that bad that we have to close beaches, but it's not that bad that you're going to die from it. So,
but people are dying.
But people are dying. So don't be a selfish.
See why you should question. It doesn't make sense. I'm sorry, it doesn't make sense. Deborah once again giving a 35 Rand super chat. Thank you so much, Deborah. Saying NDZ needs to get home early from restaurants. She needs all the beauty sleep she can get. I'm gonna try not to say anything rude.
We don't need to say anything.
Beauty sleep.
Said it all.
Yeah. That was a good one. Yeah. Let's see. Stevie saying, have seen the pics starting the rounds of politicians getting the jab. All of the syringes still have the covers on.
Oh, for shit's sake, that's so stupid.
Yeah, that's what Sikhle was. He also made that comment yesterday.
There is so much that I missed yesterday.
Yeah, I know. There
were a lot of people.
Anyway.
We still kept it to under 50 though, for the...
Yeah, we were in regulation.
You were well within regulations.
Yeah.
But it was still a super spreader, right?
Yeah.
Apparently.
So Stronger Together says, he's chatting to Ice today. To date, they have never proven viruses actually exist, not just COVID. Virus theory versus terrain theory. Interesting. I don't know about that one. Deborah agreeing with you, saying, so true, Beth, heart attacks and strokes are still happening aplenty. Yeah.
Exactly. I mean, if it's your time, it's your time. Like, you can't... Yeah. But what annoys me is people are getting severe, like, stomach issues, like stomach bugs, appendicitis, stuff like that. They're too scared to go to the hospital, either because they're scared of the virus or they believe the hospital is overrun. And they're dying from something that is treatable. It's just, yeah.
Ice is saying he's out. Thank you so much, Ice, for tuning in. I'll see you soon, hopefully. Guess I then don't have to worry about rabies since my diet is healthy. No, why should you? Yeah, guys, so we got about 3 minutes left. Do you have any final questions for Beth? If not, or me? If not, Beth, when are you streaming again?
Monday.
Monday. Okay.
Yeah,
Cool.
I'll be back on my schedule on Monday.
Okay.
It's been a nice break. But yeah, back to normal on Monday. Get the old routine going again.
Okay. Cool. Looking forward to that. Lindy asking, Joe, anyone seen the ad on ENCA telling people to phone Crime Stop if they know of a super spreader event being planned? Really bugging me. Well, nobody phoned about our...
That we know of.
I haven't seen the ad, no. But if you guys tuned into this week's Say What episode on Thursday, apparently there's an ad in the UK of Santa getting COVID, and he's in the hospital. Yeah. It's not as bad as I thought it would be, the ad, but it's still a bit like, really?
No, I have major issues with that. Like, seriously, stop fucking with my kids' Christmas.
Well, that's what a lot of parents are saying. Like, the kids have been through enough. Why would you do that? When I say the ad isn't as bad, I mean, or as bad as I thought, I thought they were going to really portray Santa as, like, really sick. They didn't. I still think it was done in bad taste. Because it's Santa, man. Like, why? Yeah, I don't know. Santa's supposed to be this magical fairy tale of hope and joy, and to use that story slash kids, I don't know, joy, and twist it like that, and try and say, like, if kids aren't careful, you can end up like Santa, like, that's terrible.
That's also what's pissing me off about this whole thing, because it's becoming more and more clear, because like I've seen adverts or interactive things or whatever of kids giving their teddy bears the vaccine because they don't want them to get sick and stuff like that. And I'm like, stop messing with children's heads, because that's why there's Santa in hospital and giving teddy bears vaccines and stuff like that, because they know if they program the kids, then they'll get their way.
Sure.
Stop targeting kids.
Yeah.
I'm done. You must piss off.
Yeah.
I thought there were laws against advertising directly to children. And
I don't know. I don't know those laws.
That's like, oh,
But the ad has been taken down, I think, in England.
good.
So yeah, because it's difficult to find. And I got not a copyright strike, but I got a copyright claim. So I had to take it off. So you won't see it in the stream, unfortunately, because I had to take it off because of the copyright claim. But yeah, if you Google or YouTube the gift ad UK, you should find it. And just look for a Santa it will say there's Santa going to hospital or something like that. Isaiah saying, cheers, guys. Have a safe flight, Beth. See you again soon, Joe. Absolutely. Yes, it is a mind control experiment. Like this week. Okay, cool. So we've done an hour. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for tuning in and catching up with me and Eleutheria and for being here when we share funny stories about pranking unknown cartoonists.
Very unknown cartoonist. He's so cancelled, he's unknown.
Speaking of which, he's going to come visit us soon. So,
yes. So we better go get cleaned up.
Yeah. All right, guys. Thank you so much. Thank you to everyone who gave super chats. It's really greatly appreciated. Please join me on Monday and on Wednesday. And whenever it is that I stream again, you find it all on my YouTube channel. Please go check out Eleutheria ZA if you haven't yet. And yeah, stay safe. Be kind to one another, ladies and gentlemen. And I will see you at the next one. Beth?
Thank you, everybody, for everything. It's been an amazing trip. And thank you for this, Joe.
You're welcome. All right, guys. We'll see you later. Cheers.